Hello there, Fro here again on our weekly football picks video. Recapping week 11 and doing picks for week 12. Went 9-5 this past week. Not too terrible. Definitely improved from the week before when I went 5-9, but let's get right into it. Thursday night we had Pittsburgh-Cleveland. I picked Pittsburgh to win, and they lost 21-7. The game ended in quite the interesting display, with a fight and Myles Garrett bashing a helmet on Mason Rudolph's head. But I don't know I feel like Mason Rudolph should be suspended too. He did instigate it. I mean, I know he got tackled after the whistle, but we're not sure if Garrett knew the ball was still in his hand or not. And he fucking kicked him in the nuts and shit and fucking tried to rip his helmet off, but he got big boy angry and got his head bashed. Whatever. Neither of these teams are very threatening for as far as playoffs go. I mean, Steelers still have a chance, but I don't see either of these teams doing anything this year, so who cares? Dallas and Detroit picked Dallas to win. They won 35-27. Credit to Driscoll, played well again and kept the Lions in, but the defense just sucks, and the Lions season just goes farther down the drain. Miami at home taking on Buffalo. I picked Buffalo win. They won 37-20. Not much to say here. Dolphins are back to sucking. I mean, they beat the Colts last week because we had, Brian Hoyer as one of the worst quarterbacks ever and just so many injuries, which, even more injuries for the Colts this week, which I'll get into. But credit to Buffalo. They're going to be a playoff team, but I just don't think they're going to do much in the playoffs. But they have some young talent in that team, so they're a team that can build on for the future. Denver, Minnesota. I picked Minnesota to win. They won 27-23. Denver blew a huge lead in this game. But credit to Kirk Cousins. Cousins has been playing crazy for the past, 6 or so weeks. And he's been carrying that offense for the most part. And Cook's still good, but Cousins' numbers are insane. And Denver just better luck next year. New Orleans, Tampa Bay. Picked New Orleans to win. They won 34-17. Not much to say here. Winston had another 37 turnovers. And the Saints got back on track. I knew they were going to bounce back after that thrashing last week, but it might not be that bad of a loss after we get to the Atlanta game coming up here. Jets at Washington. I picked Jets to win. Washington is horrible. Jets are also horrible, but the Redskins are horribler. And I hope they keep losing because the Colts had their second-round pick, so their second-round pick is going to be the first or second pick in the second round. We're basically getting an extra first-round pick from the Redskins at this point. Thank you, Redskins. Atlanta, Carolina. Excuse me. Pick Carolina to win. And Atlanta won 29-3. Where's this Atlanta team been for the past, 2 months? Their defense is playing out of this world, and they've won back-to-back games against playoff-caliber teams on the road. I don't fucking get it. It's a weird year. But I did play Atlanta's defense in fantasy, and they did pretty damn well for me, so I'll take it. Houston at Baltimore. Pick Baltimore to win. They won 41-7. Baltimore's for real. As long as Lamar can stay healthy, that team is going to be exciting and one of the favorites in the AFC. Houston shit the bed in this one. Don't think Houston's really that good. I mean, they've had a kind of weak schedule, and I'm still waiting for them to really beat an actual good team. I mean, they beat the Chiefs, but the Chiefs that was during the patch for the Chiefs were Mahomes was injured and all that stuff, and that just I don't know. Regardless, Houston would probably be a playoff team this year. If they don't win the division, they'll probably make the wild card, but I still think they're a little overrated. Arizona at San Francisco. I picked San Francisco to win. They won 36-26. They got back on track, but credit to Arizona. They've been playing tough games. The record doesn't show that they're a good team, but I think they're a better team than the record shows, and Kyler is the real deal. They got a keeper there. It's a shame that Fitzgerald may not have any time left, but he finally has another good quarterback, it looks like. It's a shame that this might be how it ends. Cincinnati, Oakland. Pick Oakland to win. They won 17-10. Cincinnati is the worst team in the league, but they kept it close in this one, but regardless, Oakland won. Credit to them keeping their playoff hopes alive. New England, Philadelphia. Pick the Eagles to win. They lost 17-10. Brady was absolutely trash again. He didn't. Edelman threw a touchdown pass. It's sad that the defense can just keep carrying the wins, and the Eagles literally have the worst receiving core I've ever seen. Aguilar can't catch a cold, and all the other ones can't stay healthy, so it's basically their tight ends, and that's it. The Eagles had so many chances to to win this game, and just couldn't score in the second half. Chicago at the Rams. I picked the Bears to win. They lost 17-7. It was an awful game, a boring game. Not much to say. Who cares? Kansas City at the Chargers. I picked the Chiefs to win. They won 24-17. Rivers continues to be an overrated bum. I've always thought he's been overrated, and I think he should be benched at this point, and they should just start Tyrod Taylor or do something, because it's over. The Rivers era is long over. And Jacksonville at Indianapolis, Jacksonville at Indianapolis. I picked Colts to lose because of all the injuries and stuff, and I wasn't sure at the time that Brissett was going to play it out, but they won 33-13. I'll gladly take a wrong on that one. Colts look great. What a difference Brissett is over Hoyer. And our running game was, absolutely phenomenal. But so many more injuries in this game, and just it's going to be a rough week coming up, which we'll get into right now. But went 9-5, can't complain. It's all right. All right, Colts game on Thursday, so we'll say that for the end. Tampa Bay at Atlanta. I think Atlanta makes it 3 in a row here. I think that their defense is playing great right now, and Winston is a defense's best friend. Denver at Buffalo. Denver is reeling off their blown lead, but Buffalo's a better team here. At home, they'll win. Giants at Chicago. I mean, Chicago's offense is putrid. But that defense at home against Daniel Jones, the rookie, I think they find a way to win this game. Not like it matters, but yeah. Trubisky is so bad. Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. Pittsburgh's going to win. Cincinnati sucks. Miami at Cleveland. Cleveland will win. Miami's, they're back to their ways. Carolina, New Orleans. Carolina's had a huge loss this past week. But Saints at home, I think they find a way to win this game. I think they're just, I don't see Kyle Allen keeping up with Drew Brees in that offense. Oakland at the Jets. Well, back-to-back. Well, Oakland has one of the easiest schedules in the league going down the stretch, so look for them to win this game. Jets aren't very good. They beat the Redskins last week, which were one of like the two teams that are worse than them. Seattle at Philadelphia. Seattle wins. I think they're a better team. Eagles just can't do enough on offense to keep up. I think Russell Wilson will play well against that secondary. So Detroit at Washington. Washington sucks, even with Driscoll most likely playing. Look for the Lions to win this game. Jacksonville, Tennessee. Look for Tennessee to win this game at home. Dallas at New England. Now, Dallas hasn't beaten a good team yet. I'm not really sure New England is a good team. They are a phenomenal defense and a phenomenal coach, but that offense is putrid, and they've had some kicking problems as far as field goals this year. This is your chance, Dallas, to prove that you can be a team with a winning record, so I'm picking you. Green Bay at San Francisco. Ooh, Green Bay off bye week at San Francisco. San Francisco's been showing some chinks in their armor lately. I think off the bye, I think Green Bay is the better team here and wins. Baltimore at the Rams. The Rams aren't nearly as good as they were this year. And the Rams are phenomenal. Oh, not the Rams, the Ravens are phenomenal. Look for the Ravens to win that game. Let's pick the points for these games. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. I can see the Ravens easily getting like 40, 41 points. And the Rams, I'm going to say they get like 30. I just think that Ravens wins by at least 2 scores. Seattle and Philadelphia. I don't know why that's one of the choices. Seattle gets 35. And Philly can score maybe 24. Who will score most points this week? Sorry about that. I can say Seattle. Not Baltimore. Baltimore or Seattle, I think, score fewest points. Just going to pick Cincinnati every week. And ending with the Colts game, which is tomorrow night. Indianapolis on the road, taking on Houston. This is a game for first place in the division. Renewed hope for the Colts, but there's so many injuries. Rock Ya-Sin might not play. Max out for at least a few weeks with a broken hand. So we're down to Jonathan Williams. Nate Wilkins comes back, and Nyheim Hines, but he's more of a scat back. T.Y. is questionable for this game, which is a lot better than what he's been. And even banged up, he plays differently at the Houston Stadium. He owns that stadium. I was going to pick Houston just because of all the injuries, but I just have a feeling that Colts will find a way to win this game. So I'm going to pick them to win, save the picks, and that's going to be it for this week. Thanks everybody for watching. See you guys next week. I ain't got much to say, but fuck the Patriots. God bless. Peace out.